This is Jason with Ray of Light Tarot. Happy Friday, guys. You guys ready for a nice weekend? Lord to heavens to Betsy knows I am. All right, guys. So what we're doing is we're doing air signs today. So if you are an air sign, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, this message will be coming. No, this the reading will be coming for you today. I'm doing Gemini now, and then Libra and Aquarius. So it's time for our precious gems, our very precious gems. So I'm gonna burn a little Palo Santo and get these Geminis going. So if you're a Gemini, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, look out. You might have a message coming at you today. To confuse the issue, I'll refer familiar heroes from long ago. No matter how much Peter loved her, what made the pan refuse to grow was that the hook brings you back. I need a light, guys. I ain't telling you no lie. The hook brings you back. On that you can rely. Libra Crosswatcher. Where's my other lighter? I need another lighter, guys. Suck it in, suck it in, suck it in. If you're in Tintin or Anne Boleyn, make a desperate move or else you'll win. And then begin to see what you're doing to me. This MTV is not for free. It's so PC, it's killing me. So desperately I sing to the of love. Sure, but also rage and hate and pain and fear of self. And I can't keep these feelings on the shelf. I've tried. Well, no, in fact, I lied. Could it be financial suicide? Yeah, but I got too much pride inside to hide or slide. I'll do as I'll decide and let it ride until I've died, and only then shall I abide this tide of catchy little tunes of hip 3-minute ditties. I wanna bust all your balloons. I wanna burn all of your cities to the ground. I found I will not mess around unless I play. Then hey, I will go on our day. Hear what I say. I have a prayer to pray. That's really all this was. When I'm feeling stuck and need a buck, I don't rely on luck because the hook brings you back. I love that song. Sorry. Getting silly this morning with it. My goodness. What's up with the lighters, guys? Where's my light? Where's my light? Obviously, Miss Paulo does not want to be burned this morning. So, she will not be burned. She will remain unburned. What's up, B? What's up, B? Too high or slide? I'll do as I decide and let it ride until I've died, and only then shall I abide this tide of catchy little tunes of hip 3-minute days. I wanna bust all your balloons. I wanna burn all of your cities to the ground. I found I will not mess around unless I play. Then hey, I will go on. Yeah, that's easy for you to say. There's people waiting on this reading that are gonna get really irritated with me when they come to watch the replay and there's like 20 minutes of singing and no reading. Okay. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Thank you, archangels, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Thank you, all ancestors and spirit guides. Thank you for gathering around me, protecting my light, my energy, and my vibration, bouncing and pinging out all those negative vibes and low vibing individuals who talk crazy talk. Thank you for allowing me to connect today to Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and their soulmate for those who are most in need of healing guidance when at this time. Let's hook them up. Let's hook them up with a good reading, right? Let's hook it up for gems, for the precious gems. All right, what's the message for Gemini about their soulmate? First, we're going to pull for the energy of the soulmate, Christina Maria. Maria, Maria. Yeah, she reminds me of a West Side Story. She kind of does. Growing up in Spanish Harlem. She's living her life just like a movie star. Oh, Maria, Maria. She grew up, fell in love in East LA. I don't remember the words. Show me the soulmate of Gemini for October 1st through 15th, 2019. 6 to 8 cards, please, and clear guidance. Good stuff. Gemini, your soulmate is like freaking on it, dude. Your soulmate could be, what could your soulmate be? They could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got both energies. represented here. Oh, the soulmate is on their way to some good stuff. They've got the Ten of Cups. Preview, soulmate has the Ten of Cups, gems. What about it? What about it? All right. Also the Four of Wands. Just saying. Can't ask for better than that, can you? No, I don't think you can. The hook brings you back. I ain't telling you no lie. The hook brings you back. And on that you can rely. Please reply to me. I, Taurus, my ex is Scorpio. When I get him back, I don't do readings like that when I'm doing I love you too. I'm doing the Gemini reading right now. I'm about to start it. If you want to book a reading, the information for how to book a reading is in the description of the video. You send payment for a $75 30-minute reading or 150 US dollars for a 1-hour reading. Or if you can't afford that, if you would like to just ask that question, I will be doing mini readings tonight, and it's a $20 love offering. I'll be doing those at about 10 p.m. tonight. If you can't afford that, I do offer the chance to win a free one-question reading every couple of weeks. So I will try to do that for you, and I would say look out for that as well. Turn your notifications on. I like you too much. I like you too much too. Okay, so Gemini. Overall energy is Knight of Pentacles. That's your soulmate coming at you, bubs. They're like, you know, what's up, Jai Go Bindi? Guys, oh my God. My friend Jai is the coolest, best hip girl since Superwoman or Wonder Woman. You better subscribe to her channel, guys. Subscribe to Jai. She's freaking amazing. She's cool AF. She was my mentor when I first awakened. So here we go. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, Gemini. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. I'm a Virgo. Virgos are good peeps, I'm telling you. In any event, this represents an energy moving towards you. They're not moving too fast. They're moving slowly because why? They're abundant and they're stable and they want to move in slowly. They want to cherish it. They want it to be special. They want a slow build. You know what I'm saying? A slow build. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Also, there's been a lot of healing for this person. They've got the Four of Swords behind that. So this person's taking their time to heal, to grow. You could have Leo, Aries, Sag, Queen of Wands energy. Very nice. A lot of good stuff here. Gemini, your soulmate, whether they're Virgo, Taurus, Cap, or Leo, Sag, Aries, they're like freaking awesome. Ace of Wands. You're dealing with a Virgo. Ace of Wands, this is like a new beginning, okay? And it's a passionate new beginning. It's something this is a gift of the divine. It's a passionate new beginning. The universe is offering this to your soulmate, so it's probably being offered to you as well. When I see the Ace of Wands, I do get, one thing I have to say that I share with other readers a lot of times on YouTube is I do get the sense that this is a very sexual energy. It doesn't mean it's like all about that, but there's a passionate sexual energy here. So if you and this person are you know, if you maybe haven't been together in a while or you're in separation, that's, you know, there may be a really strong desire to reunite in a very physical way. You know what I'm saying? Also, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, soulmate of Gemini. You're all about them Benjamins, right? All about the Benjamins, right? So you're like, what's that Jennifer Lopez song? I can't think of it right now. Dinero, yo quiero, I don't remember, but yeah, that's what you're wanting. Mucho dinero. Soulmate of Gemini. You've also got the Ace of Swords. 2 aces for the soulmate of Gemini. It's all about a new beginning, you know, a new understanding, a communication too. With both of these signs, it's a communication coming in for you guys. Strong communication energy. Also the Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands. I feel like the soulmate is really in whether they're a fire sign or not, they're in that fire element energy, which is passion, excitement. They're creating new things. They're probably ready to start a new career, a new job, a new business. It's all about creation right now for your soulmate, Gemini. Creation and then putting in the work, like putting their head down and really putting in the work. So I really like this energy for your soulmate, Gemini. And look at this. I mean, my goodness, guys. The Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. So they're ready to come into a union of some kind with either you or someone that they're very close friends with. This is a very this feels like a very friendly energy, maybe romantic, maybe not. And in any event, it's a very solid, stable, strong, emotionally grounded energy. But also because it's very spiritual, it has the potential to feel very ethereal, very free, very free and flowing. Man, the Ten of Cups. Everyone loves the Ten of Cups card. It's that happiness that we all, well, those of us who are of that essence, that we all dream about, having that special person that's sort of meant for us and, starting a family with them. And you know what it is here for your soulmate, Gemini? They've created this reality. I think obviously they want you to be that person in this picture with them, creating something new, but it's also about like, the fact that they're creating this reality for themselves regardless of who is in the picture. You can create this Ten of Cups energy for yourself without having the partner there yet. In fact, that's the best thing to do, is create a Ten of Cups sort of life and then let the universe send the love into you when it's time. So really good energy for your soulmate, Gems. Let's see what you guys are doing, Gems. You never know, Gemini. Sometimes you guys are doing 3 different things at once. Geminis are the best multitaskers I've ever met in my life. Every Gemini I know, including, myself with my Gemini ascendant, it's like Geminis were built for multitasking, right? This technological age of ours that we live in is Gemini friendly, right? Geminis, it is. Very Gemini friendly age we're living in. It's the energy for Gemini. Gemini, October 2019. I thought you were talking about me, Jai, when you said you're dealing with a Virgo. I was like, me? Just kidding. So true. Yeah, I mean, Gemini's like multitasking, kind of that, you're all about communication and expanding knowledge and also being able to juggle and manage a few different things at once. It's a great talent and gift. Wow, this is awesome, Gemini. You guys are going through some major changes right now for the better. Oh, you were. Don't do that. Don't do that, friend. Don't do that. Look at this, Gem. So, Jai, you're going through a huge transformation right now. And it's a good one because it has to do with some major downloads coming in. And it also has to do with you're going to be sort of, I always feel like with the Star card where she's pouring the water out, it's about things that are deeply rooted. It could be like things that you have strong emotions for that maybe have like you haven't felt in a while or you haven't even needed to feel, or things like coming into your awareness that where you're like, oh, I forgot I wanted to do this. Kind of like how I was talking about, like, so if you have something you're passionate about, guys, that you have this strong emotional bond with, like a certain career you maybe dreamed about when you were a kid. Why is my hair bothering me right now? This is a Virgo right here, what I'm doing. Like Virgos mess with their hair all the time, just so you know. Like something looks way effed up about my hair and you guys probably don't even notice it, but it's really bothering me and it's interfering with my intuition, so I have to fix it. Okay. What was I saying, Spirit? So here's what this represents, Gems, for me. It's like what I'm feeling is the energy that I tapped into was like remembering when I was in like 8th grade and this weird obsession I had with something that I wanted to, I know this is going to sound crazy. I wanted to be a writer for a soap opera. I wanted to be a head writer for a soap opera. And like I used to like write screenplays and then I used to write plays and I literally was writing a series. And I had like my family members assign different roles and they had to learn lines. It was fun for me. And that's manifesting, guys. What is fun for you? And it's just so weird because someone who's sort of become a friend of mine that I'm going to collaborate with lives in New York, and she was on one of the soap operas that I watched when I was a teenager, and she reached out to me on social media. I don't even know why. I don't think I've ever asked her about why. But this energy, this star card energy for you, Gemini, is that type of thing. It's like you've got emotions within you that are coming up, and you're going to be pouring them into some sort of creation. Um, you're going to be putting them into some sort of creation that you feel passionate about, that you may have even forgotten you felt that kind of passion. It's all coming up. You're being awakened to it. See that illumination of the mind? You're being awakened to it, and you're going to be pouring a lot of energy into something that's very exciting for you. Yeah, I'm drinking out of a glass, but I do drink out of plastic bottles sometimes. I don't prefer to, but, sometimes I do. We do the best we can, guys. You've also got, Gemini, this magician energy. I really like this. It's about creating. It's about creating. With the magician energy, it's really about like being able to create the life you want, being able to manifest the life you want, and being able to, like, it's that energy is telling you, Gemini, whatever you're wanting to do the beginning of October, you have the ability to do it. All it's going to take is you taking the time to properly manifest, and to not overdo it and not underdo it. Do it just right, Goldilocks. Okay. Do it just right, Gemini locks. So that's what your message is. You have the Two of Pentacles here with the Three of Swords above it. So you're trying to balance out some emotions from a broken heart. Okay. I don't know what broke your heart. It may be just that your heart's been broken for a long time. It could be broken dreams. But things are coming full circle. So you have a chance, like I said, with this star card, a lot of those past dreams are coming up again for review. Like, oh, maybe I could do this. Maybe I could revisit this relationship. Maybe I could do this thing, this artistic creation that I haven't thought about since I was 12. Whatever it is, there's a lot of healing coming up and things coming up for review right now, because you have the World card after that. And the World card is really attached to this Moon card. Two majors here that represents balance and completion and a sort of a new experience, but it's based on, for me, a lot of things coming up for you guys that you weren't aware were even there anymore. I think you thought a lot of this stuff had gone away or had been healed, and just kind of, you weren't aware, anymore that it was a situation. So, yeah, that's interesting. I know. Yeah, I agree. Deep tie or deep tea. I don't know how to say your name, but here's the thing. I think the best thing we can all do is just hold the mirror up and focus on the things that we need to do to make things better. Like, it's kind of like that old saying from the Bible, and I'm not even really Christian. I believe in Jesus, but that's about it. Christian people tend to be like really annoying to me. But like, it's about removing the little speck in the big bar in your own eye before removing the speck in somebody else's. We're always looking to pick the speck out of somebody else's eye when we've got a big old log in our own. So I'm sure people in the US do use too much plastic, but the best thing you can do if that bothers you is make sure you yourself don't use plastic. I saw you were like, good, you're not using plastic. No, I'm not. But if I was, that would be my concern. So you've got the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Cups. With the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Cups, I feel like there's a strong energy right now, Gemini, that you need to address. Not allowing, see, this trapped feeling is an illusion. This is within your own mind, and it's something that you want to make sure you don't do. A lot of times when we compare ourselves to others, because there's a lot of energy of like options and trying to weed things out and figure out what you want to do. I know for me, when I get this feeling of like being like energetically trapped, it's because I'm comparing my life to someone else's, my story to someone else's. I remember I used to go to like a 12-step program, and I didn't like the feeling of like hearing other people's stories. Sometimes it would make me feel like either I would feel bad, like, wow, I should be dead, and here I am alive, and this person only did, or it would make me feel kind of like I'll never make it because, this person's, done this. Well, all of our stories are different, guys. All of our stories can help people, and it's about embracing your story and how it can help others and help you. It's not about anyone else's story. Your story, if you embrace it and embrace yourself, your flaws and everything, is when you're going to be at your best, whether it's helping someone else or helping yourself. So don't allow this energy of feeling trapped or feeling, sort of restricted in some way to keep you that way, because that's really just an illusion. These are just the tricks of the mind. And also don't allow this energy of feeling like you have all these options or have all of these potential things to choose from, because sometimes that's also an illusion that's actually a trick of the mind. Sometimes, we may not have as many options as we think, and if an opportunity is given to us, we need to snatch it up. I always feel like a lot of you guys who come in for love readings and stuff, the person who left you, they weren't really, they like, it's like they're holding out for something better to come along. Well, they're going to realize there isn't so much better than you out there, but it's going to be too late maybe when they do, you know, and that's their problem, not yours. And it's not for you to rub in their face, but just know karma comes around for everyone. And if someone threw you away or treated you badly and is looking for something better, by the time they realize it don't get any better than you, it may be too late, but that's okay too. Because sometimes this Seven of Cups, this multiple options energy is also an illusion of the mind. But yeah, gems, you guys are going through a major transformation and it looks exciting. It feels like some really exciting things are coming back up to the surface for you that you've kind of buried or forgotten about. And it's an opportunity to sort of revisit your dreams, your hopes and dreams with new eyes, okay? So I like it. Both you and your soulmate have an opportunity for something really exciting and new to begin too, but it feels like they're moving in really slowly and they're going through their own transformation as well. So that's good, right? It's always good to come back together with a soulmate after you've both grown, and especially if it's like a twin soul. That's what the best thing that happens in separation is major growth happens for both people. And then you come back together to kind of download each other to the new, information and the changes that happened while you were apart. It's like getting upgraded. Share your voice. And it's time for deep replenishment. This is kind of like the star energy. Deep replenishment. Although it's also about healing and resting. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution and expression. So it's time to stop feeling... This is what I was talking about comparing yourself to others. Even if you are being persecuted in some way, so what? Rise above that. Rise above that. If anyone is seeking to harm you or talking bad about you, gossiping about you, whatever, that's pretty pitiful. Like, you have time. If you have time to talk about me and my life, thank you for being such a big fan of mine. I really appreciate the support, because it's really sad if your life is that empty and boring and you have no success in your own life that you're busy talking about me. That's my attitude. And you know what? My attitude's, that's probably true. If you are that interested in me or my life, it must, because my life's not that interesting. You must not have much to do either. So I think it's time, if you've been persecuted by someone, it says, come out of the cave, express yourself. And the word is persecution. So it's a lot of this is in the mind, guys. Okay. So you can really recover from that by sort of stepping out of the cave, seeing where you can help somebody else. A lot of the time, our anxieties can be defeated by stepping outside of your own mind and being of use to someone else. So that's a big message for someone right now, is that all you need to do is step outside of that self-centered, it's all about me attitude, and say, how can I be of use? How can I help someone today? There's someone you can help, okay? There's someone you can be of help to, and it'll help you forget all of the other energies or the things people have done to you or the wrongs and the this and the that, because all those things are lessons and chances to grow and be better, okay? All right, Gemini, have a good one. I'll talk to you guys later. Namaste.